So this is my contribution to 2008's YouTube Project for Awesome. If you don't know what the Project for Awesome is, check out this link and Hank Green will explain it to you. On This American Life a few years ago, I heard a woman named Julie Hill telling the true story of her husband's diagnosis with a rare degenerative brain disease called frontal lobe dementia. The story focuses more on their young son Nick, as he tries to make logical sense of the basically illogical disease that afflicts his father. And so while Doug's brain is withering, Nick's brain is growing. With frontal lobe dementia, also referred to as Niemann-Pick disease, what basically happens is that the brain slowly shrinks, it atrophies. Julie Hill compared it to the development of a baby's brain, but in reverse. Instead of developing synaptic connections, you slowly lose them, and so you gradually lose the ability to reason, feel emotion, read, count, walk, talk, swallow, and breathe. The story itself is very sad and very touching to hear this young boy trying to rationalize what's happening to his father. But what struck me the most is that in explaining Doug's diagnosis, Julie Hill said that there's almost no money put aside for research because no celebrity has Niemann-Pick disease. Think about that. We have a Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Look, I have a jacket from the LA AIDS Walk this year. I understand that an estimated 40,000 women died of breast cancer last year, and an estimated 2 million men, women, and children died of AIDS in the same amount of time. Those numbers are horrific, and I'm not putting down anyone who supports HIV/AIDS research or breast cancer research. But those causes already have very widespread and very public ad campaigns, donating yogurt lids, buying Livestrong bracelets, wearing product red, all these trendy causes and fundraisers. I for one am grateful that advocacy is starting to come back into style. Of all the trends we've had in my lifetime, this is the most productive. But meanwhile, people are suffering from diseases like Niemann-Pick and Huntington's disease and multiple sclerosis. Where are the polished nationwide campaigns for that? Aside from the occasional local 5K run, next to nothing is being done. I've linked in the sidebar not only to the National Niemann-Pick Disease Foundation, but also the National Organization for Rare Disorders, a federation of health organizations dedicated to the advocacy and research of diseases like Niemann-Pick. For a disease to be classified as rare means that it affects less than 200,000 Americans. But, taking into account the thousands of rare diseases on medical record, collectively they affect more than 25 million people in the United States. I've also put a link to the This American Life episode featuring Julie Hill's story titled One Brain Shrinks, One Brain Grows. I'm betting that a lot of people in this project will speak in advocacy of HIV/AIDS and cancer research, and fighting global warming, and equal marriage rights, and stopping the Sudanese genocide. And these are all proud and noble causes that I would gladly go to bat for. But I know that there are other people to bat for these causes. Nobody's batting for Niemann-Pick disease, except for Julie Hill and her son. And me. And hopefully you.